Hey guys, it's Jamie Pfeffer back with another pick a card reading, and in this pick a card we are asking, what do you need to know? So cast your eyes at the piles right here and decide which one is speaking to you. Is it pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? Feel free to pause the video if you need to. And when you're ready, you will see the timestamps in the comments below. Okay, for those of you that picked stack A, here is your reading. And your first card is Spirit, Heavenly Assistance from your angels and guides. So if you are dealing with something difficult right now, which many of us are, we're currently in retrograde season, Venus retrograde, a lot of things are going on within relationships. Things from the past are being brought back up to the surface to be healed, to be released. So just know that you are working with Spirit, and I'm also reminded right here, you've got these two triangles. This creates the Merkaba symbol, and you can create a Merkaba around you if you feel that you need protection, spiritual protection from anything. Your next card is Orange Aventurine. I am confident and filled with vitality. So this is what Orange Aventurine looks like, and this corresponds to the sacral or navel chakra, and it has to do with confidence, creativity, and energy. But when I hear about the sacral chakra, for me, it is always about addiction. Well, not always, but oftentimes it's about addictions and codependency. So if that rings a bell with you, then this is definitely the stack for you. This is really talking about standing in your power, being confident, and having assertiveness. Your next card is Dedicated Effort. Beautiful. And I see the number 8 up here, which means that abundance is going to be coming in for you. Seems like you're really working on something. You're putting dedicated effort to it. I do see this man and this woman here, so it could be a relationship for some of you, or it could also be that I just see all the light that's like on her. So this might be a choice that you've made to dedicate effort to yourself. Your last card, okay, solar plexus chakra in reverse. So this is talking about your power, your center of power. And if it's in reverse, the solar plexus has to do with things like self-esteem, willpower. It also has to do with your trusting your gut, your psychic intuition, your intuition or your psychic gut. So you may not be trusting your intuition. You may be feeling cloudy about things that you thought were a certain way and now you're questioning yourself. So with all of these together, I want to say that it's really important that you trust yourself and that at this time you are committing to yourself. You're committing to yourself, and also remember to let this go to Spirit. Surrender to Spirit and allow Spirit to bring in the right answers for you. So that is it for Stack A. If you haven't subscribed yet, please scroll down below and subscribe to the channel and like the post. Hey Stack B, welcome to your reading. And we're looking at what you need to know. So, your first card is Love Charm. Attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. So perhaps that's what you've been trying to do. Or you may be trying to attract a better lover, soulmate, or life partner, or just a better relationship in general. So you've got that with you. That's wonderful. And this is so funny because I must have 2 of these decks because this card also came up for Stack A. You may even want to check out Stack A. And the card is Orange Aventurine, and this is what the crystal is. And the crystal stands for confidence, creativity, and energy. And on the back, it says, I am confident and filled with vitality. So I'm feeling like for you that you may be feeling run down. The vitality is really sticking out to me, and the confidence. So you may be feeling run down. It's really important that you take time to rest and recharge. And I'm also noticing on this card the orange, the yellow, and the green. So those are all representative of different chakras. The orange is the solar plexus chakra. The orange is the sacral chakra. The yellow is the solar plexus, and the green is the heart chakra. You may be working on all 3 of those. Whoops. Wow. Beautiful. Your next card up is Success and Growth, and it's a number 8. And they also had a number 8 in stack A. So I definitely think you should go there and check that one out. I love these leaves in this card because they remind me of hearts. They look like hearts. So whatever you're doing right now, you're succeeding and you're growing. And I don't know what you guys are going through, but if it's anything like what I'm going through, it may seem like you're not succeeding at all. It may seem completely against what you believed or old beliefs that you had. I am currently going through something like this right now where I'm being guided to do things that I just really didn't expect, but the guidance is so strong and so repetitive that I trust that guidance. I'm being taught, I was taught to trust that guidance. And after a long time of not trusting that guidance, I'm finally just really putting my arms out wide and just allowing it to catch me. I know there must be a deeper meaning, and there must be a deeper meaning for you. So if you're experiencing anything like this, I would love to hear it. The other thing I'm noticing about this card is the tree and the branches. It makes me think that grounding would help you. So I have a great grounding meditation, a root chakra meditation that I will link for you below. And any way that you can ground yourself, getting outside in the grass with your bare feet, eating root vegetables, there's a whole lot of things that you can do. But it's really important that you know that you are succeeding and you're growing. Next up, okay, healing begins, but it's upside down. So I feel like maybe you're resisting the healing. The healing is trying to come in. So what I would like to invite you to do, I see her heart chakra here. So, and this is green and this is Raphael. So you may be working really hard at something and not allowing the healing to actually come in, or not believing that it's going to come in, or thinking that you are undeserving of it. So I want to encourage you to take some time every day and allow this healing to come in. Allow this green light to come in and to touch your heart. Okay, your next card, reach out, but it is upside down. So if you are thinking about reaching out to someone, I want to suggest that you not do that. This is not the right time for that. This person looks like they're lonely and isolated. You may not be feeling that. You actually may be reaching out. I think in this circumstance, I want to guide you not to reach out because it wouldn't have come in upside down otherwise. Wow, okay. And your last card is win or lose. This card, wow, there's a lot of things in this card. So I see this, the sword, and the sword is about truth. It's the spirit of truth. You see that the heart is at the center of this sword. So any type of communication that you're making right now needs to be your truth. We have the number 5 here, which means that you're going through a period of change, transition. It could feel like chaos. If you imagine anything that has 4 legs, it's normally steady, but if you add a 5th, it's very uncomfortable. It's like something extra is there, or it's unstable. So you could be there right now. What this card is talking about is the win or lose. You don't want to be in like a me versus you energy where it becomes an egoic battle. You don't want to stab somebody in the heart just to say that you can win. And this also reminds me of the 5 of Swords in traditional tarot, and I'm sure that's what this is for. Now that I'm looking at it, that's what this signifies. The 5 of Swords is a card of winning at all costs, cutting people down, making them feel small just so you can be the winner. So if you pick this stack, you really want to let go of anything like that. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go down below and click subscribe and like the video. And I will talk to you again soon. Thanks, Stack B. Bye. Hey, welcome, Stack C, and this is your reading for what you need to know right now. So first up, we have successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. Now, I did notice that when I flipped your card, it was upside down. So you may be struggling with having success in your career. That may be what is going on for you. So let's see what else we see here. Gold Apatite, beautiful. Okay, so this talks about elimination, motivation, and clarity. It has to do with the solar plexus chakra. So you could be giving your power away when it comes to your career. Wow, this is beautiful. And this says, I am uplifted. This word has a lot of special meaning to me. One of my books is called Uplift, my first book, and it's just such an amazing feeling to feel uplifted. So I do want to tell you, if you are experiencing a difficult time right now, you are going to be uplifted. It may even happen in this reading. I'm also noticing the 5 here, even though it has to do with the hardness, it's really sticking out to me. And the 5 is normally it's about conflict and crises and change, which can be hard for people. The really good thing is that the 5 comes in to get you to a 6. You've got to go through some difficult changes sometimes to get to the other side, and the 6 is about the victory. So let's see what else we have. And also, it's gold. We have gold here, so, gold is an amazing thing. Okay, your next card is the heart chakra, which is upside down. This is a number 4, but it's upside down. And like we talked about, that was a 5. 4 comes before 5. And 4 is about, perfection, ideal foundation, strong foundation. So what I'm guessing is that something in your life recently has been shaken up and you don't have the same foundation that you did. And it's causing you problems. It might be causing you heart pain. Let's see what else. Wow, okay, that's beautiful. Giving and receiving. So this is a number 6. So this is talking about giving and receiving, but I want to see the next card. Okay, blossom. So giving and receiving at this time is going to benefit you. And if you typically tend to give, now is a time for you to balance that with receiving. And if you typically take, now is a time for you to balance that with giving. Also, I have to talk about the hands on these cards right here. It really reminds me of a heart. So it's talking about opening your heart and allowing this giving and receiving energy in, whether it's you're receiving love, you're receiving help, or you're giving help or wealth or whatever it is. These look like hearts on the side, and then you see all these hearts here. So the light blue is all about the throat chakra. So just keep that in mind. You may have something that you need to express. The purple is about the crown chakra, and that has to do with spirituality. The yellow is about the solar plexus chakra. That has to do with self-esteem and willpower and assertiveness, confidence, your light, and your power. And then the green has to do with the heart chakra, which we talked about before. And what I'm really feeling is if you follow this, what's going to happen is you are going to start blossoming. And you see this gorgeous fireball here, and then it's got this beautiful green. So if you've had some idea or you've got some kind of passion right now that is sparking you recently, you're blossoming, and you are being, it could just be you could just be blossoming. You could be blossoming from the inside out. And that's what I feel. If you're in a career that you're unhappy with, this is really telling you that it's time to move on. It's time to move on from that career or from that job. There's something toxic about it, and you can move on by eliminating it, by giving yourself motivation, by feeling uplifted that, okay, I experienced this career, I experienced this job, or I experienced this situation, and it's taught me something, and now it's time for me to move on. I can eliminate it. I can get motivated about the future because it's going to be awesome, and I'm getting clarity right now. You can heal your heart chakra, and your heart chakra may be affecting your career. I'm really getting a sense of worthiness. There has something to do with worthiness here. You're worth more than where you are. And then the giving and receiving. So if you're the giver, and you'll know if you're the giver. If you're the giver, it's time for you to receive. And one of the best ways that you can receive right now is by giving yourself the gift of this reading, taking in the clarity, allowing yourself to release what you no longer need, and then moving into blossoming energy and blossoming abundance. Thank you so much for listening to this reading. Please go down below and subscribe and like the video if you haven't yet. And I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.